Welcome to Your Oxford. I'm Sarah Accioni.
And I'm Jerry Accioni.
And we're on location today at Filta the Friar Guys.
Right here on Bishop Park Drive. Unit 7225, Bishop Park Drive.
Yep. And this is some of their equipment right behind us.
Yeah.
We're going to find out a little bit of what that does quite shortly here.
Yeah, make sure you watch their episode and see if they can assist you in your business.
There we go. Yeah. With us now, though, we've got Kyra McNamara. Kyra, welcome.
Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
And you're with County of Oxford?
Actually, I'm with the Local Immigration Partnership, which is hosted by Community Employment Services, but we work in concert with a lot of different stakeholders in the county.
Awesome. Okay.
Yep.
So we've got a simple name, but what we do is a little complicated,
Yeah,
so it'll need some explaining.
Before we started rolling here, of course, I asked a few questions already,
Yeah.
because again, a lot of people won't know what this is. So please, explain.
No, so our stakeholders know who we are. We kind of operate behind the scenes, but what we're doing, we're hoping has an impact in the daily lives of the residents of Oxford County. So the Local Immigration Partnership is one of over 60 immigration partnerships across Canada, and they're in response to an increasing need for immigration in Canada, and realizing that local municipalities really have a lot of expertise and power in terms of creating welcoming communities. So the Local Immigration Partnership here in Oxford County serves all of Oxford County, and ultimately our goal is to help make sure that Oxford is very open to diversity and really welcoming to immigrants who want to settle here.
Yeah. And there's definitely, over the last few years, there's been an influx of immigration within Oxford.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, it was really exciting. We just had the 2016 Canada Census released, so we were able to see the numbers were showing what we're actually experiencing here, that we're seeing a lot of new neighbors, we're seeing a lot of secondary migration, people coming from the GTA, so they might have initially come from somewhere else in the world, settled in Toronto, and then are now exploring some other areas in Oxford County, or sorry, in Ontario, and we want that to be Oxford County.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And definitely, I mean, moving here from a big city, it's a little bit of a culture shock.
Yes.
It can be, sure, it can be.
Yeah. And definitely for a lot of immigrants, the initial culture shock is just, coming to Canada and learning sometimes a new language, definitely a new way of life, sometimes buying your first parka.
You need that winter coat.
Exactly.
Shoveling snow for the first time, can you imagine?
So our partnership works with a lot of stakeholders on the local level, our local government, County of Oxford, municipal leaders, leaders in education, and a lot of different service providers. So we really try and get a diverse group of people who will be touching the lives of everyone in society, but particularly newcomers, so that they can be sensitive to the fact that sometimes newcomers need different supports to really feel welcomed in a community. So working under Community Employment Services, we're very unique, our Local Immigration Partnership, in that we're incredibly integrated into employment. So we've been able to really be successful in outcomes for our skilled
workforce.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So oftentimes it can be a challenge. Employers will know this, an increasing challenge trying to get that skilled employee. And sometimes they do have to look at a newcomer who is coming from somewhere else but is bringing that skill set with them. So we're doing a great job in that, but we want to continue to make sure that the other aspects of their life here in Oxford County, that they feel they're represented, that they feel that their culture is accepted, and that they're also welcomed into participating in Canadian life.
Definitely, they're included.
Yeah, exactly.
As part of Oxford County. So now, a newcomer to Oxford County, do they get in contact with you directly? How does this process work?
So for our newcomers to Oxford County, what we want to do is to make sure that they're aware that we have settlement services. So settlement services is one of our LIP partners on our council. We have over 30 partners who make up our council. It's great. So they can contact settlement services through Community Employment Services, and our phone number I'm sure can be available after the video.
Perfect. Okay.
But in terms of our partnership, we have a newcomer advisory committee. It's made up of over 6 newcomers to Canada from places as far away as Mexico, Jerusalem, China. So if somebody is a newcomer is interested in helping give us perspective and some insight, we're always interested in connecting with new people for our advisory committee as well.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, like I said, I knew you existed, but I wasn't really familiar exactly how you went about it. So
Exactly.
I was quite excited when I saw you were going to be on the show today.
Well, I
So-
know people will often say, why do we need an immigration partnership? And as we had discussed before
Yeah.
earlier, most people aren't aware of kind of the shift in our demographics in Canada. And there's projections that as early as 2020 and definitely by 2030, because of our low birth rate, and we've got the baby boomers who are all heading toward retirement, we're going to have a real challenge with our workforce maintaining the workforce that we need to keep being prosperous in
keeps
not
us
just Canada,
healthy.
but
Oxford
Ontario and
County.
Oxford County. Yeah.
Right,
So
primarily.
our real focus there is definitely making sure that we remain prosperous, and part of that is not just retaining our youth and inviting people from other areas of Canada, but definitely newcomers to Canada to let them know Oxford County is an option.
Excellent.
Yeah,
That's
with their
fantastic.
skill set, why not?
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. Well, Kyra, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank
I'm
you.
really excited, like I said, that you were able to join us and explain this whole process a little bit better. And hopefully we'll have you on again soon to maybe explore another part or
Definitely.
another to expand
I'd
on
love
it.
to update you on the work that we're doing.
Yeah,
That'd be
please.
fantastic,
We look
yeah.
forward to that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So if you are a newcomer, please get in touch with
First
Kyra.
off, welcome.
Yep. Yeah.
Welcome to Oxford County.
Welcome. But if you've got some new neighbors moving into the neighborhood that you think might benefit from these
Yeah.
resources, make sure you make them aware of that there is help out there, and there's some different programs that can welcome them into our community.
Definitely, definitely. So, and Phil, again, thank you very much for having us here, allowing us to take over your space. They're just moving into this location as well, so they've been fantastic and making us feel very comfortable. So thank you very much. If you want to be a guest on our show, make sure you send us an email at booking@youroxford.ca. And maybe you want us to come to your place of business? It's sponsor@youroxford.ca, and get in contact. I'll send you some information. Again, it's the show is not going to be possible without your support. So thank you very much. Don't forget, like, comment, tag a friend, and share.
Until next time.
From all of us here at Your Oxford, take care. Have a great day.